Russia is now incrementally taking control of that entire area. This is all that Russia wanted in the war. Russia never wanted to take control of the whole of Ukraine. So Russia is achieving her objectives by doing so slowly and incrementally. The Western world does not want peace in Ukraine. Even though the Security Council of the United Nations adopted a resolution unanimously calling for the Secretary General to be supported to seek a peaceful end to the war in Ukraine. The Western world does not want peace, they want war. And the only way they can stop Russia from achieving all Russia's goals in Ukraine is if they can expand the war. This is now their plan, to try to see how we can expand the war. The most likely means through which they will seek by proxy across to expand the war is through Poland. If Poland were to do anything at all, to intervene militarily in Ukraine, the Russians have promised that their response would be immediate and ferocious. They've already declared that. And when Russia says they're going to do something, you better listen, because Russia does what Russia says it will do. The Western world knows that this is how Russia will expand. Like they knew that if we have the war in 1973 between the Arabs and Israel, the Western world knew that King Faisal would impose an oil boycott on the West. And they wanted that oil boycott. They wanted it. And the price of oil rose dramatically by 400%. And that was the road which led to the petrodollar. That's what Kissinger wanted. So they know that if Poland were to intervene militarily in Ukraine, they know that the Russian response will be immediate and ferocious. And that's what they want. Because that could lead to a rapid escalation of the war, because Poland is a member state of NATO. And so, while Russia is warning and warning and warning that this can lead to the Great War, they don't care two peanuts for that. And they're taking mankind to the Great War. Will it take place? I believe it is going to take place because they want it. How soon will the Malhama take place? The only answer I can give is soon. How soon?